Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Here we are again. I did something yesterday after you guys left. I went through each of the wishes, and I did determine what each wish did. I did maintain two wishes. One, I maintained fame because it doesn't show up in the inventory, so I don't know exactly what it does. And I also took wisdom, which I also don't know what that does. There was one that said mighty weapon that I thought it might be an actual weapon. It's not. It's just a quill. Basically, the pen is mightier than the sword. Funny. Um, some were very comical. So if you read the comments from the last video I made of this, it was pretty funny. It's like the one it ravaged. Usually, each of the things though will either fortify something and also ravage something else. So it's kind of on and off. The ones I took don't actually give me any negatives, and that was fame and wisdom. And then also I've got this one, Conjure Dramora. So that's a spell that you get. Let me switch to my other stored sword. Oh, the Conjure Dramora, actually it's a power. It's not a spell. It's a power. So I can conjure a Warlord who runs around with me. I don't know how long he waits or stays, but we're going to take him. And today we're going for another item that's listed, kind of like a collector series of the things in dealing with Daedra. So we're going after what's called the Sword of the Ravener. Sword of the Ravener is pretty easy to find if you know where to look. So we will do that next. Hold on 1 second. Let me jump out here. Yeah, I don't know how long the Demora Lord lasts. It's usually one of those things that lasts for once a day, so it won't be around for long. So maybe like an hour it might be here. Okay, I don't see my horse. We're just up the street from where I need to go. Horse right here. And I don't see the Warlord, so it's not an everyday thing or a spell. It's just a power I have that I can pop up every once in a while, once a day. To get to the so pay attention. We're at Helgen. Just so you guys know, if you guys aren't good with maps, it's basically at Helgen. You take the right-hand turn at Helgen away from the thing, and then you take another right. Up here you'll see a cave entrance above or ahead of you. That cave entrance, you never get to it because it's on the other side of the mountain. So then you take a left. So it's two rights, one left. And a second or third right. So right, left, right. And then this will bring you to where it gets all cloudy and smoky up here. I don't know why it does that in this area worse than everywhere else. Once you add mods, there's some things that will occur. And the reason I know that this happens, the reason I say I don't know why it does that, because it also happens in my tropical Skyrim game. My tropical Skyrim game, when you come up this way, it gets really foggy up in this area coming into these mountains. But if you didn't know, there's a throne of vampires, or a building of vampires right there behind us. We're going to get out and get these vampires. Get my freaking spat on. Actually, nothing stopping me from leveling up. Oh, you know why? Actually, hold on. I was running another character. Settings. Okay, yeah, I usually do by 10s, so 50, 40, 30, 20, and I'm only 12, so not 15 yet, so we'll leave it there at adept. That's just how I play my games. Just the dogs. There weren't any vampires with them. At least I don't think there were. Unless Fade Dog killed them, I wasn't looking. There's always a fight at that corner, though. Anytime you come up here, there's a fight at that corner. I did find, too, I was looking for a matching sword to the Spadon, which I think is a really nice two-handed sword. As you know, I'm wearing mod armor. It's called Blackened Steel. It's pretty cool armor set. I don't like the hood, so but I thought it matches. In my opinion, it matches really nicely with the mask of Clivicus Vile. So I went ahead and got that, but it was also with the. It happened to be at the Wishing Well as well for the last time I played. Now we're going down this hill right here. And there's the Southfringe Sanctum. There's a mage inside. His name is Bashnag. He is tied in heavily to several quests in the dealing with Daedra mod. Yeah, he's tied into several quests dealing with Daedra, so. Well, no crowd me there, dude. Okay. Let's go in here. And there's basically a bunch of spell swords in here, but Bashnag is the leader. Should be, there he is. They call them spell blades, but almost all of them run around in spell swords. They almost all run around in armor with like one weapon and they're casting spells, so. Different than my version of what a spell blade would look like, but it's up to them. It's their call. Hold on one second. Okay. Hold on. There's always this warded door right there. All you gotta do is shoot it real quick. Some of this stuff I don't have to do. I do just because I prefer to do it. Like this guy right here, there's always a guy that is standing like by that tree up there. So if I can, I try and kill him outright. I just didn't get the second shot off fast enough. But he's coming. I know that's stealth archery shite, but sometimes it's fun, especially when you're lower level. And we go up here. You gotta be careful what you drink in my game. That just took that potion off you, but like, see that slightly discolored? That means it will give me a disease called Mage Bane, so I don't want that. Actually, let me check that other one I picked up. Because they'll often do that. They'll mix them in, it's like a Mage Bane poison that's mixed in. Oh, you can see the normal one. Those, I got 2 of those so I gotta get rid of. They'll usually sit outside of either minor magic or healing. And sometimes also in ale. Like if you have your food, if you drink too quickly or just gulp everything down, sometimes you might have a bad one in the bunch. There's a couple things like that in game for me. Like there, that's a slightly discolored wine. Yeah, don't want to drink that bad boy. Also, I've got another mod going that's called Winter Sun Fates of Skyrim. You also have to be careful what books you read, because it may all of a sudden give you a make you a priest of that specific Daedric entity. Your follower, if you go up into this area for some reason, they will get stuck, so don't take followers up here. And there's a little fox up here named Pumpkin, and I don't know why. Pumpkin is always there, and I always kill Pumpkin. This character is not evil, he's just very callous. He sees stuff, he takes what he wants. He doesn't really care who thinks what about him for it. And why does he think like that? Because I told him that's what he's going to think when playing this thing, because I'm going through getting specific items that are associated with dealing with Daedra. Some of these are not actually in the Daedra questling, some are. This one that I'm going to get, the Sword of the Ravener, it is in the a couple of quests. And also Bashnag is in a couple quests as well. He's a known kind of thug mage. I'm not digging anything. Not turning this into a snooze nest. This is an action game. I do try and keep it moving if I can. We're not going to stealth archer everybody. This guy right here. Let's see if we can take him out while he's crafting his crafting potions. Oh, he's picking us up on us. He saw me before I got there. Get a sword through your head. And that dust I just picked up, I'll be saving that. I might get on some later, but actually it's like skooma. It's a drug. It's made from soul gems. It's addictive and unhealthy. That's also part of the dealing with Daedra quest line. If you can't pick locks, there's also an entrance right there. I pick for the experience, not really that I need to. I'm going to see how I can whip, if I can whip old Bashnag by myself. He is a mage, so he will do magic on you, even though he's an orc. But if you take him out quick, and he gives us some really neat things. All these are for the dealing with Daedra, so you get the banished sigils, which are basically scrolls. His ring, which is requested by the there's a thief that faction, the East March Gentlemen's Club. They want you to get his ring. More signal. Final warning. Somebody's after him. Basically, they were telling me he needed to report to the East March Gentlemen's Club. That's who was after him. They wanted his ring. Even though I'm not on that quest line, it's just something that happens during the game. So I'm going to take most of this stuff anyway. Also, another thing that Bashnag has, there's the Sword of the Ravener. Now this sword gives radiates Daedric energies, and perhaps you can tap into them. The longer you use it, the more corrupt you become, is basically what it's called. It's the Blade of the Ravener. So now that I've got that, I'm going to go ahead and break some items. I think I can break them. I don't know why I'm wearing Bashnag's armor right now. I did not plan on wearing his armor. I don't know why I put his armor on. I wasn't trying to put on Bashnag's armor, but my armors are way cooler than his. But if you want the Ancient Nord armor very early in the game, just come up here and take it off Bashnag's corpse. There we go. Okay, I'm going to give some stuff to Fangdal. Torches back. I only need one. Scrolls, I'm going to give these all to Fangdal and see what he pops up. Because they will, if you've ever given scrolls to your followers, they will start popping them bad boys up and using them. Since I'm carrying the Sword of Riften, I'm going to give him that one. And we'll figure everything else out from here. Actually, I'll tell you what, I'll give him these two. I'll probably start using them on people. Okay, let's go ahead and get through here. Now, one thing you will get when you get the Sword Riften, let's see if it shows right now. Does it show yet? Oh. Eventually, after you use it, you'll get like a power with it. I'll be monitoring that to see how soon it happens. Kind of like that fame thing and wisdom. I don't know what happens with it or how it works, but I think as you get more corrupt with the Sword of the Ravener, that's what happens.
Still here.
I was just checking. I've already finished training with Fangdal, so can't train anymore with him. I will be watching. I'll let you know with this Blade of the Ravener when I get a new power from it. Okay, did I just summon a Grimoire Lord by accident? I think I did. Okay, she's not what's called thing. Yeah, see how Fangdal start bringing up freaking snow Atronachs. Yeah, it's Fangdal's. He uses the scrolls, which is funny. You can pretty much turn any follower into a mage just by giving them all the scrolls and the staves. Okay, let's go release this lady back here. She's a necromancer who hangs out in here. She's actually got captured by Bashnag. And we'll go ahead and release her.
chased me out and left me for dead down here. Nobody lasts too long with the spiders. Please, will you help me get out of here? If the coast is clear, I'll make a break for it. Bashnag cursed me. I can't pass this with you. When I find my daughter, it will be thanks to you.
I don't know if it's actually clear or not. I told her it is, so I assume it is. I'm pretty sure it is, but I told her the way is clear, so we're going to go back this way. That's the one thing I did not check. Let's see if I can. We will see what we can load on Fadal here.
What do you want me to get?
All this stuff I do not want to. That's another thing about followers. If you don't give them like better equipment, they'll keep. If they have something on their head, they'll keep that. They will not switch. Even though I gave him like a better set of armor, he wants that thing on his head, so he likes the vampire armor better.
You lead, I'll follow.
Okay. Real quick side note, you'll also see that I've got these rings down here. It says strange ring, or no, up here. It says strange ring. Those rings are needed to go in the Gatekeepers of Oblivion. They've got a dungeon area, but if you go in without one, you get attacked. If you're wearing one, you don't get attacked. Let's see what this lady had left. Okay, there she goes. Now I'm playing this also. I did this yesterday. I did the guys who are trying to become part of the Draugr dragon cult, the Prophesied Return. I did those first in the video, and today I'm going to do those second. So basically, I went through getting the Sword of the Ravener, and then we're going to switch our game and take a look at the other guys and see what they're up to. We're not going to look too long, but I'm going to at least give them 24 hours each, so I take an idea, to get an idea of what's going on. Okay, she made it out. Okay, she escaped the cave. So we've done everything we could. We'll go ahead and take a look at this Sword of the Ravener. Like you can see, it looks like a Daedric weapon, basically, Daedric sword. And it says it gives you what's called. Now, I've seen the power before. I don't think I have it yet. You've got to use it for a while before you get a power. It's got a power for draw, which you'll see. What's called? That's all from Daedra. But with that being the case, we got our horse. We're out here in the sunlight. I'm going to go ahead and save right here, and I'll be back again tomorrow. with dealing with Daedra with this guy. But hold on, I'm going to go and then grab the other guys and take a look and see if they've ever seen the recruiter for the dragon cult, the Prophesied Return. So hold on 1 second. So now we're going to go up and check the other areas. First we'll check Riften, see if anybody shows up there. Hold on 1 second. Okay, this is my first guy in Riften. I'm here in Riften looking for the recruiter. Don't see the recruiter up here. Note to self, if you come to Riften, like looking for the recruiter, there's a lot of quests associated with Riften, especially in the anniversary edition. You know, so I've got a lot more quests up here, just looking for a recruiter.
So get out of my face.
But I don't see anybody. You do a 24-hour wait. Yeah, I'm not going to do these for too long. I'll probably do it. I did it yesterday. Probably do 2 more sessions, so it'll be a total of 3, and then I'll keep just doing it on my own, not necessarily filming it so you guys can see until I actually find an actual recruiter. But I can't find one, so it's kind of annoying. I'm gonna call it. I love the mod. But if I can't eventually find this recruiter with ease, I'm basically going to call that quest a bust. Unless anybody has any other ideas in the comments, you know, please share. I appreciate the help, and I'll let other people know. So that's how I do. Let people know everything I can. I can't see a recruiter around. Don't see a guy in priest robes what I'm looking for. And not see him. Yeah, I don't think for it to, once you'd be first level, I don't think it would make sense to have a recruiter or be like Dragonborn or anything. So I don't know what more they want out of me. But this is the Red Guard guy. Hold on. Okay, yeah, making sure I didn't overwrite my other guy. They should try and keep them right in a row. And the Windhelm guy is my Nord. This corner of the city is not that big. So I mean, it's not that big of a, downtrodden area. Recruiter's supposed to be hanging at. These are all usual suspects, so nobody back here recruiting.
Boy, the other seems to wrecks in the system.
And I'm not like super rich. I'm not walking around with a bunch of money on me. I've only got like, when you look at my money, I've got a total of, I think like 4 gold. So it's about as poor as can get. I cannot find a recruiter for the life of me. Okay, we'll go ahead and check the other guy. And the last guy's in Markarth. And
Robert? Soon, I can almost taste it. Ah, Windhelm hordes have fine home who can afford it. Steward in the future can be.
okay. And this is the Warrens. So I do not know what to tell you. I'll keep looking. And I'll keep presenting new adventures or things with the mod dealing with Daedra as I go through. It's kind of like a collector's list. I'm listing out each and everything that's in here because some are unique and they're not within the normal quest line. So hope you guys enjoyed watching the channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night out here. Bye.